messages, that becomes his sermon. Even in the very beginning, when God looked at man and he recognized that man, all of his imaginations were continuously evil. The Bible says that it repented God that he ever made man.
Yes, sir.
But God found favor, or rather Noah found grace,
yes, sir,
in the sight of God.
That's right.
And God called Noah, and God told Noah, the first preacher, that it's going to rain. And Noah went out and told all of the people that he met and all the people that he knew at that time that it's going to rain. And they just looked at Noah, shook their heads, stuck out the lip, and mocked him and laughed at him because they never heard of rain. That is a great lesson now. Just because you never heard of it don't mean it won't happen. It don't mean it ain't so. But Noah was the first preacher, and his message was, it's going to rain.
Yes, sir.
Then you look at Moses, how he went to the African country and went to Egypt, and there in the city of the pyramids where there was the great and mighty Pharaoh, probably Ramses, that Moses came up to him, God's preacher, and he told Pharaoh to let my people go.
Yes, sir.
See, Moses was a preacher.
Yes, sir.
And the message was his sermon. You look at the prophets, you look at Ezekiel, and you see that all of his messages, all of the sermons that he gave always were centered around the theme of God saying, and you shall know that I am the Lord. I'm the one that has done this to you. You look at Isaiah, and Isaiah says, he's another preacher. Isaiah's sermon was that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me to preach the gospel, to preach the good news, to deliver those that are oppressed, to give sight to the blind and heal the sick.
All right, preacher.
You look at Jesus Christ, who was both prophet, priest, and king.
Yes, sir.
His sermon was, I am come that they might have life.
Yes, sir.
And that they might have it more abundantly.
That's right.
But then when you get to Paul,
All right.
perhaps one of the most favored of all preachers,
Yes, sir.
mostly because of his attitude, but then again mostly because of the fact that we can better relate with someone who wasn't good all the time.
All right. All right. Come on now.
We sometimes have a hard time affiliating ourselves with Jesus Christ because he was right. He's just right all the time. Never did no wrong.
That's right.
But it's good for us to know men like Paul, who even in his writing said that he was the chief of sinners.
That's right.
It's good to know that we can relate with someone because we're not right.